did you see everybody here in the studio? All of a sudden I look up and everybody's here. Why? Because we are with one of our favorite people, Lionel Richie.
All right.
Grammy, Oscar winner, sold more than 125 million albums worldwide, and now he has written, I'm telling y'all, it is a beautiful, beautiful memoir.
So sweet.
Appropriately titled, Truly. It is so good to have you back here in the studio with us.
Thank you. And by the way, this has been a journey.
Oh.
And the real test is to have me at 8 o'clock in the morning try to remember what I did in that book. How could you do this to me?
That's the test. He is not a morning person.
I am not a morning person.
No. And I'm going to see you at 8 p.m. tonight.
Tonight.
We have a town hall.
I am so excited.
We're going to get tired of seeing each other.
No, never get tired.
Let's talk about the book, because I've known you for so long.
You can actually tell me about the book in a lot of cases.
No. But I've never known you to be this open about, yes, talking about the fun stuff and the painful stuff, but I want to talk about the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Tell people how you all came up with the name Commodores.
It was the silliest thing possible, because everyone, of course, as you can imagine, walked in the door with an idea for a song, or for a title of the group. And of course, we could not figure it out, and nobody liked the other one, so let's take a dictionary, look in the thing. Well, we had commode, comma, everything close to comma. So it was Michael Gilbert, thank God, he took charge of this thing and said, okay, forget about it. We're the Commodores. That's the end of it. But we started out in a tragic area. we were going down the wrong road.
So you just open up and just...
Well, we tried to be inventive about something.
Yeah.
And it was a silly moment, because was this going to be for the rest of our lives? Heck no.
Yeah.
But then, as time went on, it became very serious, and so the Commodores stuck forever. It was great, though.
We're all shaped by those early experiences in our career. How did the Commodores shape you?
Oh, well, let me tell you how they shaped me. I actually discovered Lionel Richie. I had no idea about being a songwriter. I had no idea about being a lead singer. Me standing on a stage singing to a group of people, are you kidding me? I was as shy, painfully shy. So to have 5 other guys out on stage saying, Lionel, bend over and kiss the girl on the front row. And my answer was, I don't know the girl on the front row, because I came from the Southern family where unless you know somebody, don't go near that. Well, the answer was, all of my antics and all of my personality actually came out.
How did you all find each other?
You're talking about
us?
No.
Is that in the book?
No, the Commodores, how y'all...
That scared me for a moment. Yeah, no, you know what? We were all freshmen on the campus.
Tuskegee.
Tuskegee University. And we started out as a group called the Mystics. And there was a group ahead of us called the Jays. That was the seniors. And the seniors were about to break up because they're graduating. Well, the guy, Michael Gilbert, decided he saw something in 4 or 5 of the guys in the Mystics. And we all got a phone call from Michael saying, I want you to come by and let's talk about putting a group together. And it was his idea of putting the Commodores together. And the rest of that is massive history.
Yeah.
But it was 3 to 4 guys out of the Mystics that he chose.
And you're so beautiful in how you write about that and how you really give him honor in that. But the thing that people really were surprised by that you can't read music.
Well, it wasn't that I couldn't read it. I couldn't read it properly. So let me explain to you what that is. What's that thing called ADD, ADHD?
Yeah.
Well, how I saw notes was because tracking is a part of the reading process. So I couldn't track it properly. So I found out as time went on, Smokey, Marvin, McCartney, Berry Gordy, they don't read. They are writers, they're major writers. And once you get the concept that, can you hear it? If you can hear it, you can do it. And so the thing was, you have a tape recorder? At that time, they were about this big, But the point was, if you can hum it, you can write a song.
Right. You mentioned a lot of legends right there. You worked with another one, Quincy Jones.
Oh, my God. Well, Quincy spent his entire life with me saying one thing over and over again. Every time I would write a song, he goes, you're lying about reading music, because no one can write what you're writing and not know how to read music. And it wasn't until I got to Hello. Now the chord structure is difficult, and the melody line going across the chord structure is super difficult. So he kept thinking I was using that as a wonderful ploy and excuse. But truthfully, he was my mentor of life. Everything that I thought was going to be terrifying, and he just kept saying, stand up there and do this thing, man. You know what you're doing. And as time went on, 1-hit record, 2-hit record, and of course I'll give praise to James Carmichael, who was there with me when I was writing these songs. You have to have someone that pushes you forward. And because, you know what, all artists are egotistical maniacs with inferiority complexes.
Nice combination.
Yeah, so we think we know everything, but at the same time, somebody has to push you forward.
And for the 9th season, you're the one on American Idol that you're doing that.
I have to.
Yeah, but you're hugging them.
You know what I found? What was missing back when we were trying out? We didn't get the hug. And so these kids are coming in. I mean, I came in with 5 other guys. These kids are coming in by themselves.
Yeah.
And they're singing a cappella. So what you're watching is the lip is shaking, the hand's shaking. We don't need to scare them anymore. And then when you find out, well, I'm homeless. My family's homeless. Or, so I keep saying, tell me about your mom and dad.
You want to bring out their best.
Yeah, and so you realize their story is not like that. They're overcoming a lot of the traps of life that normally would kill any other person as far as enthusiasm. So my job is to inspire. So I'm Papa Richie, and and it's always the blessing if we can impart on these kids that they feel better about being on the show than losing. It's not that. It took a lot of guts to show up.
Absolutely.
It did.
Thank you for coming in early this morning.
How about that? Thank you for having me.
Early next Sunday morning.
Lionel's Memoir truly
Love
comes
you.
out tomorrow. And if you want the chance to audition for Lionel and the rest of the American Idol judges, this is your last week to sign up.
Ooh.
I like that.
Yeah, go to AmericanIdol.com for more information.